Thank you, Socorro. That would be quite a promotion, but I think cities get a lot more done. And so, thank you. Buenas tardes. My name is Jose Gurrola. I'm a substitute teacher by day, going to be starting law school by night, and I'm a mayor 24/7 of the great city of Arvin, down in the southernmost tip of the San Joaquin Valley. And it is a pleasure to be with you guys all here today, los luchadores y luchadoras of the social justice and racial justice and economic justice movement here in the Central Valley. So we hear a lot about California being the 6th largest economy in the world. We hear a lot about the Central Valley having billions in economic profits and revenues. But too often, families here who feed the world struggle to feed their families. And so the Central Valley really is a tale of two valleys, and we've got to fix that. We understand that here in California, we have some of the most prestigious higher education opportunities and universities in the state and the world. But too many of our kids don't know how to read at grade level. We understand that our air is polluted, our water is contaminated, and despite the billions in economic output from the Central Valley, that our families are stuck by an oppressive economic system that keeps them stuck in generation after generation in poverty. And that's something that we've got to fix. So rather than just sit back and feel sorry for ourselves and act like victims, we've got to recognize our own power. And guess what? Look around. How many people are here today? We've got a lot of power. We are here in the people's house where the decisions are made. You heard by a lot of assembly members, a lot of people who serve up here in Sacramento, but we got to make sure that they listen. Now is not the time to lead by political calculation. Now is the time to lead by moral conviction. Now is not the time to listen to the polls and focus groups. Now is the time to stand by principles. By principles are going to bring people together, and hope and charity and working together. We understand that what's going on right now on the federal level is very, very disturbing. We're seeing our institutions and a lot of the progress we have made be backtracked and damaged, and we are being attacked as a community. But we cannot back down. We have to realize our own power, and that power is in organizing. That power is in turning out the vote. Because too many people are counting on us to be lazy, to not want to get the work done, to feel tired, to feel like we can't move on. Too many people are counting on us. The people here today are the real community leaders, the people who are in social justice organizations that do the work in the Central Valley, the community leaders, the community members from Arvin to Stockton, from Fresno to Lanier and Lemoore, and up here in San Joaquin. You guys are the real leaders. And so, too many people are counting on us not to step up and not to take action. Anna from Arvin is wanting to make sure that we do the work that we need to do to make sure that she has clean air and clean water, and that the millions of Californians that don't have safe and affordable drinking water can make that happen and make that a reality in California. We got to make sure that the young women and young men in Bakersfield who are being trapped by a school-to-prison pipeline that suspends, expels, and eventually imprisons them, we got to shatter it and create a cradle-to-career pipeline. We got to make sure that we fight for clean air and clean water and hold our elected officials accountable. We got to hold them accountable because they come up here, they say nice speeches, and then they go around and they collect campaign contributions from the very industries that attack us. Enough. Now is a time to rise up as one. Let's turn out the vote. If you don't find an elected official who's championing your issue, you run. Or find somebody else to run, but find somebody that champions the valley. And if we do what we must do, we continue the work to fight for economic justice, if we continue the work to invest in schools and hold the LCFF accountable, and if we do what we must do, I have no doubt that we can make possible a better life for us in the valley, Let us achieve what we know is possible: clean air, clean water, a just economic system, better educational opportunities, a rising valley, and most importantly, a golden state for all. Thank you, muchas gracias, y que Dios los bendiga.